everyone, Christina here. Welcome back. And if it's your first time on this channel, welcome. Welcome to the best educational channel on YouTube. Maybe you let me know. But I hope you're doing well out there. And we got a good one. We're going to be doing a word problem with systems of equations. So let's go. For this one, it says that we have a total of 1,595 first and second year college students. They're all gathered up for a pep rally. And the number of freshmen exceeded the number of sophomores by 15. I guess 15 extra freshmen than sophomores. How many freshmen and sophomores were in attendance? Okay. Now, usually with word problems, if they don't give you a formula, you gotta find it. And the best thing, or the best advice that I can give, is always list out your variables. In this case, they're talking about first and second year college students, right? First years are always freshmen, so F goes with F. And second years goes with sophomores, S goes with S. So that's cool. I just found that out right now. So that's a good reminder. So let's start off with our favorite variable, right? Which is obviously X. Now it doesn't matter who you name X, right? You want to name the freshman X? Sure, go for it. You want to name the sophomores X? Go for it. Maybe I'll just start off with the freshmen. So we're going to say X is freshman students. Okay. And just know that those are your first year. And now we just need a different variable, right? Now, if we said that the sophomores were X, that means that the number of freshmen and the number of sophomores are the same because you're identifying them as the same letter. But in the second sentence, they said that the number of freshmen exceeded the number of sophomores by 15. So they are not the same variable, which means that they have to be different letters. So maybe if you want to say X is freshman, maybe we'll do Y as sophomore. It does not matter. You want to use A and B and C and D and whatever, go for it. That's fine with me. So we're going to say Y is the sophomore students, and they are the second years. Okay. Now, the rule of thumb is the number of variables equals the number of equations. So if we have two variables, we need two equations. So let's try to find those out. Now let's go back to the first sentence. It said that there was a total of 1,595 collectively first and second year college students, which means that there's a total of 1,595 freshmen and sophomore. So I could write out my first formula by saying that X, right, all my freshman students plus all my sophomore students, which is Y, collectively, if I add them all together, that should equal what total? Yeah, you guys got it, the 1,595. That's our first equation. But keep in mind, two variables, two equations. We have equation number 1. So now, let's find out the second equation, equation number 2. Maybe let's read on to the second sentence. They said that the number of freshmen exceeded, so that means that it went over, the number of sophomore students by 15. So maybe we can make a relationship out of that, right? The number of freshmen, so maybe we'll say X, because that was a freshman, equals, well, it was the number of sophomore students, and then what with 15? Would I add 15 or would I subtract 15? If the freshmen exceeded. Exceeded means that there was more than. So if the freshmen were more than the number of sophomores by 15, this would be Y plus 15. because the number of freshmen equals the number of sophomores plus 15. You're going to have way more on this side than your y values. And now, here's our two equations. Now here goes the system of equations where we have to manipulate these two to make it work. Now, right off the bat, if you have one of your equations that is just x equals or y equals, the easiest way to do this system of equations is by using the substitution method. And what you're going to be substituting is for whatever is the formula that just has the x equals or the y equals. In this case, it's the x equals. You're going to use the rest of the formula and plug it in for the x value of the other formula. So instead of saying x plus y equals 1,595, what was x? X is this. So we're going to say y plus 15, that's this part, that's what the x represents, right? This is going in here. And then continue your formula. Plus y equals 1,595. Now by doing that, you have completely gotten rid of your x value, and now you can have a formula where you could just solve for y. So combine like terms, right? I got a y and a y, so that's 2y. 2y plus 15 equals 1,595, and now we're back to PEMDAS, right? Maybe we'll just do that, minus 15. Whee! Gotta have a little fun, right? How we all doing today? It is the start of a new year, so Happy New Year. 1580. And now we're just going to divide by 2 on both sides. Divide by 2, divide by 2. And now we have our y value. Remember, the y value was the sophomore students. So we're going to find out how many sophomores we got. So what is this? 2 goes into 15 7 times with a remainder of 1. Bring that down. That's a 9. And then that's a 0. So we don't need a comma there. 790. I mean, you could always just triple check on the Calci. But 790. So we have 790 sophomores. One piece of the puzzle done. Now, so we know that we have one, I could just put it here. We have 790 sophomores. Now, let's find out how many freshmen we have. Use the equation that is the easiest to work with. In this case, this is already stated as x equals. So maybe what we'll do, let me see if I could pull this over, and this goes over there. And now I have that formula x equals y, which we just found out was 790. 790 plus 15. So x is now going to be, whatever that is, 805. And that's freshmen. Okay, so we have 790 sophomores and we have 805 freshmen. And if you want to just triple check on this, if we add up these two values, do we get 1,595? Yes, we do. So we are good to go. And we answered the question, I believe, right? Yep, they just wanted how many freshmen and sophomore were there. So we have 805 freshmen, 790 sophomores, and we are done. What'd you think? I hope this helped. Thank you so much for viewing the video. Subscribe to the channel. I look forward to helping you out with more questions. My brother and I, we really do appreciate all you guys, and we love that we can help you out in all your classes. Tell your friends, tell your classmates about this cool channel. It just gets the word out there. And I hope you're doing well in all your classes. Good luck on all your tests and quizzes, and I'm rooting for you. All right? You guys got this. Also, I would like to give a huge shout out to Maricela. Thank you so much for being a member to the channel. Your support means a lot to my brother and me, and we're thrilled to have you be a part of this amazing community. Memberships are open on the channel, and if you want to become a member, just click that join button, which can be found below on any video if you're watching on your desktop, or it can be found on the overall channel page too. For all of you that want your name shown in the video, don't forget to choose the gold tier or higher. Thank you so much for considering, and have a great day. Talk to you in the next lesson. Bye-bye!